Have you ever felt like you're running, but don't know where you're headed? You wake up each morning, rushing into life, trying to do everything right, yet deep inside, there's still an emptiness, confusion, or exhaustion. Even with success, money, fame, something feels incomplete. As if you're alive but not truly living. If you've ever felt that way, then this podcast is for you. In this chaotic modern world, we're swept away like little leaves in a roaring waterfall. But sometimes, just one pause, a deep breath, or the right words at the right time, can awaken us. And Buddhism offers humanity such timeless teachings. You don't need to leave your life behind or live in a monastery. Just listen, feel, and practice, and your life can transform. Right here, right now. In today's episode, we'll explore 10 Buddhist teachings, simple, yet profound. Teachings that reach into our deepest pain, help us understand ourselves, heal our wounds, and gently guide us out of darkness into a fuller life. This is not a sermon, nor dry philosophy. It's a journey inward, to the place where you might just rediscover yourself. Get ready for a journey of stillness, depth, and awakening. Whether you're at a cafe, walking outside, or alone in your room, open your heart. Because what you're about to hear may forever change how you see life. Life is never a straight path. Each of us has to face twists, dark nights, and stumbles that feel impossible to recover from. But in the Buddhist view, adversity isn't the enemy. It's a teacher, and sometimes, even a gift. As the old saying goes, fire tests gold. Adversity tests strength. In the Buddha's teachings, suffering isn't here to break us, it's here to awaken us. Do you remember the last time you went through something truly hard? A loss, a failure, a pain you couldn't name? At that time, it felt like the world was falling apart. But looking back, those moments made you stronger, wiser, and deeper. The Buddha said, "No mud, no lotus." The lotus flower, a symbol of purity and enlightenment, can only grow from muddy waters. And so it is with people. Without suffering, how can we truly understand the fullness of joy? Hardships teach us humility. They teach us to listen. They break down our proud egos and bring us back to the truth, that we are vulnerable, that we need healing, and that we, too, are searching for peace, just like everyone else. And only when we've touched the depths of pain can we truly open our hearts, to ourselves, to others, and to life. If you're going through a hard time right now, don't run away from it. Sit with it, and listen to what it's trying to teach you. Sometimes, what feels like a breakdown today, is what shapes your strongest self tomorrow. Remember, no one grows in their comfort zone. It's suffering that cracks the heart open, that gives rise to wisdom, that gives birth to compassion. And through hardship, you truly discover who you are. Have you ever noticed that your mind rarely stays in the here and now? Even when you're sitting in front of a fragrant cup of tea, your mind might be drifting to the past, where regrets linger, or racing into the future, where worries haven't even taken shape. We live in an age where busyness has become a badge of honor. But have you ever asked, how busy is enough? And if you keep chasing everything, when will you stop and truly live? The Buddha taught, do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. The present is life itself. Everything you seek, peace, joy, love, exists in this very moment. But if you don't pause to notice, it will slip through your fingers like sand. Practicing mindfulness isn't something grand. It's simply being truly present as you eat a meal. It's listening to a loved one without checking your phone. It's walking and feeling each step beneath you. The present moment is the only place you can truly touch life. Everything else is just a projection in your mind. One day, you'll realize, the moment you were trying to get through, was your life itself. Don't let those precious seconds pass by unnoticed. Breathe gently. Close your eyes. Feel this moment that is here. Because this is where the miracles unfold. In a world that constantly changes, Where everything feels uncertain, inner peace is the only thing that keeps us grounded. Some believe peace means the absence of storms. But the truth is, waves are part of the ocean. We can't control the wind. But we can learn to steady our boat. The Buddha taught, if the mind is unmoved, no external storm can shake you. True peace doesn't come from your surroundings, it comes from how you relate to them. You can live in a noisy city and still carry silence within you. You can go through chaos and still breathe deeply with clarity in your heart. Inner peace is not just a state found in meditation. It's a skill you build each day, when you let go instead of clinging. When you accept instead of resisting. When you understand that everything comes and goes. Those with inner strength aren't immune to pain, they just don't let it sweep them away. They observe it, understand it, and return to themselves. Inner peace is the foundation of compassion. Only when we stop fighting within, can we embrace others with true gentleness. If you're searching for strength to overcome hardship, don't look outward. Look inward. That's where an unshakable power resides. Have you ever wondered why you feel exhausted and heavy, even when you haven't done much? It's not your body that's tired. It's your mind, burdened with too much. Old memories, unhealed wounds, unmet expectations, and emotions you've been holding back for years. The Buddha taught, the tighter you hold, the more you suffer, the more you let go, the freer you become. Yet we tend to cling, out of fear of loss, mistaking attachment for strength, or simply not knowing what we're holding on to. We cling to the past because we fear it might return. We cling to others because we fear loneliness. We cling to fame because we fear being forgotten. But it's these very things we hold, that hold us back from moving on. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or denying. It's a brave act, looking into your pain, understanding it, and releasing it back to where it belongs. When you let go, you lose nothing. In fact, you return to yourself, lighter, clearer, like a still lake without ripples, like a sky once the clouds drift away. So if there's something weighing on your heart, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, why am I still holding this? If the answer is, because I'm afraid to let go, then maybe this is the moment to begin. Letting go is an art of living, a skill that needs daily practice, and it is the only true path to freedom. There is a kind of power that makes no sound, needs no authority, and seeks no victory, yet it can heal the deepest wounds in this world. That is the power of compassion. The Buddha taught, compassion is the heart of enlightenment. A person with intellect is not always happy. But a person with compassion is always at peace. Compassion isn't just a feeling. It's the capacity to understand another's suffering and the desire to ease it. It means listening without judgment, seeking to understand, not to blame, reaching out, not turning away. In a world full of wounds, kind people are the bravest. Because to love, you must accept the possibility of being hurt, and to forgive, you must transcend your own pain. Compassion does not discriminate. It's not just for those who are kind, familiar, or dear to us. True compassion is when you open your heart even to those who hurt you, not so they can hurt you again, but so you no longer live imprisoned by resentment. Compassion isn't weakness. It is a soft strength, resilient and enduring. It's when you're fully aware of your pain, yet you choose gentleness. When you see injustice, yet refuse to let hatred consume you. When you sow compassion, you don't just heal others, you're healing yourself. Every act of kindness you give is a step back toward wholeness. Begin with the smallest things, a caring question, a look of empathy, a timely hug. That is compassion flowing through you. And that's how the world becomes a little softer. Anger is a real emotion. Everyone experiences it, when hurt, misunderstood, or disrespected. But what matters isn't whether you get angry, it's how you respond to that anger. The Buddha taught, holding on to anger is like holding a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone. You are the one who gets burned. When anger arises, it burns through your mind, clouds your judgment, and drives you to actions you may later regret. But if you pause, breathe, and observe your anger, you'll often find that behind it is pain. And pain needs to be understood, not punished. Freedom from anger doesn't mean suppressing or denying your emotions. It means feeling them, but not letting them control you. Emotional mastery isn't about never getting angry. It's about knowing you're angry, understanding why, and choosing to respond mindfully, not react instinctively. When you embrace anger with mindfulness, you not only protect yourself from harm, you also soothe the suffering of others. One who is not ruled by emotion is truly free. And one who can remain calm amidst the storm, is the strongest of all. Life is constantly changing. Everything you have, everything you are, will change over time. The Buddha taught, knowing impermanence is the beginning of wisdom. When you understand that nothing lasts forever, you learn to cherish every present moment. Sadness, joy, success, or failure, are all passing clouds across life's sky. No one can hold on to any feeling or state forever. Living with awareness of impermanence means no longer clinging to the past or fearing the future. You learn to savor every second, knowing all things will change. Impermanence also teaches humility, realizing all is temporary. We drop arrogance and selfishness, and open our hearts to life and others. Change may bring pain, but it also offers opportunity to grow and renew ourselves. Nothing is failure if we learn from impermanence. See life as a flowing river, always moving, always changing. When you stop resisting the current, you'll find true freedom and peace. Have you ever felt like you're racing against time? Amid the hustle and bustle, sometimes we forget whether we're living for ourselves or for things outside of us. Mindfulness is awareness, paying attention to the present moment with non-judgmental observation. It's not about doing more or faster, but doing with fullness of heart. The Buddha taught, live fully each moment, for that is true life. When you practice mindfulness, negative thoughts no longer pull you away from the now. Mindfulness helps you recognize your emotions, thoughts, and reactions without being swept away by them. You become the observer, not the victim of your mind. Through mindfulness practice, you'll discover simple wonders, the taste of food, bird song, warm sunlight on your skin, or the smile of a loved one nearby. Mindfulness is not just meditation. It's how you live every day, in every action, thought, and word. When you live mindfully, you not only calm your own soul but also spread peace to those around you. Do you realize that every action you take is like planting a seed? Those seeds will sprout, grow, and bear fruit in the future. The Buddha taught that good deeds not only help others but also build merit for yourself. Merit is the good that returns to you in one way or another. Good deeds don't have to be grand or showy. A smile, a gentle word, a small act of help can change someone's world. Good actions nurture your soul, making you humble, grateful, and more responsible to yourself and your community. When you do good without conditions or expectations, you live true to Buddhist spirit, loving and giving selflessly. Merit is not only a reward in this life but also a foundation for peace and success in future lives. Start today, with the smallest good deeds, because every seed you plant will become the bright fruits of the future. In today's noisy and hectic world, meditation is where you'll find true silence, a calm pause in the endless flow of thoughts and emotions. The Buddha taught, meditation is the path to enlightenment and peace. It's not escaping reality, but facing yourself with awareness and compassion. When you meditate, you learn to observe the mind, thoughts, feelings, and inner happenings, without getting swept away. Meditation nurtures serenity, soothes anxiety and worries, and opens the door to wisdom and deeper understanding of yourself and the world. You don't need to meditate for hours to benefit. Even a few focused minutes daily can create profound changes in your soul. Meditation is a journey, not a destination. Every time you return to your breath, you step onto the path of inner peace and freedom. Start today. Let your soul rest in the stillness of meditation, where you'll find yourself and the power to transform your life. Thank you for joining me through these 10 precious Buddhist teachings. the path to transform your life instantly. May these insights inspire you to live peacefully, lovingly, and fully every day.